what would you recommend as the prudent course of social media action for them? Throw away their phones? Probably not.
No.
Get off social media? Not necessarily. But what do you think is the right ration level of sustained social media use for the students in our class?
Well, I'm going to start with something that's not just social media, because I think it's the most important piece of advice for everyone to follow, which is to get your phone and other devices out of the bedroom while you're sleeping. Don't have your phone in your bedroom, and don't, even if it's off, you got to get it out of the bedroom. There's these great sleep studies showing that. And not getting enough sleep, huge risk factor for mental health issues. And we haven't talked about that piece yet, but too many people stay up late looking at their phone, have it on their bedside table, look at it when they wake up in the middle of the night. Even if it's off, it disrupts sleep. We know that from sleep lab studies. So that's the number one thing. What I love about that piece of advice is, one, it's extremely clear and simple. It's just get it out. And it's backed up by some research that pretty much nobody disputes. So that's what I always start with. And then if you want to think about during the day, what should you be doing? It's very hard to give one number that fits everybody, because there are some people who can spend 6 hours a day on social media and be just fine. And there's other people who spend an hour and, it tears them to pieces. So you have to calibrate based on your own personality and tendencies. I think for the average person, you're going to hit that limit at around probably 2 hours a day, but that's probably for everything, not just social media.
That's screen time.
Well, so that's a whole other thing. So TV and videos are not as strongly correlated with mental health issues. They still
I've seen these data. Yeah.
They are, but they're just, it's not half as strong.
Right.
If you're just sitting around watching TV all day, that's not going to be great either, but it's not as strongly correlated. So online time and social media time are the most strongly correlated. And again, causation's a whole other issue.
But you'd say 2 hours, and I've seen you say an hour of social media, right?
Yeah, but it also depends on gender, and it depends on age, and a lot of other factors. And if you're a parent and you're trying to decide for my kid, then it also becomes very simple in some ways, because just put off getting them a phone in the first place, and then when they do go to get a phone, no social media on it until as long as possible, preferably 16, if not later.